Hi, welcome back. I am going to be coming clean in this video. I am going to talk about where I've been, what I've been up to, a couple of really exciting things. This is the first time in like 12 years that I haven't been able to do my consistent upload schedule on YouTube. But I promised you I wasn't going anywhere. So here I am. I'm going to catch you guys up. And this was the first year another big thing for me. This was the first year I didn't shop the Sephora sale. And I don't know how long. I mean, I can't tell you. I shop the Sephora sale every single year. I had some stuff in my cart and I never went through with it. Honestly, I have a lot of new stuff that was sent to me and just some things I've picked up here and there. And there was only one thing I was like really dying to get my hands on, and it was the new Danessa Myricks like serum balm. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's not her little powder balms. It's the new one she released for like dry skin. It was like a primer. Of course they sold out, so I did not get my hands on it. But we're just gonna jump into it. I'm gonna take a little bit of my InnBeauty Project Extreme Cream. This is really lovely if you want like the ultimate glow. I did someone's makeup the other day and I used this as their primer. And I've been using this as like a moisturizer, not necessarily underneath my makeup every single day, but when I use this on her, I cannot believe how good her makeup turned out. And this also has firming properties in it. So really been enjoying this. And after I saw what it did to her skin underneath her makeup, I was like, oh, so I definitely should be using this more underneath my makeup. We've got Lisa Eldridge's new Seamless Skin Tint. Now, I've had this for about a month, and I do plan on doing a little review and posting that probably next week for you guys. I just want like another day to test this out because my skin has been pretty rough lately, and I want some days to gauge it when I have, you know, a better complexion, if that makes sense, because this is just a skin tint and it does provide lighter coverage. I got the shade T3. So I'm not going to give you my full on opinion yet, just because I feel like I'm still kind of developing an opinion on it. But I will kind of show it to you in action. This T3 shade is slightly light on me. I probably should have went up a shade, but you can see it's correcting the redness in the skin. It gives a fresh finish. Okay, so back to what I've been up to. I can officially come out and say that I am launching my first ever product with a brand. This is makeup related. And let's just say, I can't disclose what the product is yet, but let's just say it is very fitting for me and my channel. It is probably one of my most used makeup products. It is definitely a product that you all associate with me and my channel. So I will tell you that, and I will tell you it's more than one product. And this is the exciting part. It's a first time product for this brand. And not only did I get to develop colors, but I got to develop formula. Like, we literally tried so many different formulas for this specific product. And I believe our official launch will be mid-May. So keep an eye out. That's what we've been working on this for over 6 months. And I'm just very excited to see what your reaction is, especially when you get to try the actual products. So that's what I can tell you as far as the collaboration goes. Let me get a little bit closer so you can see. This is the skin tint. So very fresh. Now, it does mimic whatever you put underneath it, very similar to the Lisa Eldridge Seamless Skin Foundation. So if I were to have just used like a typical moisturizer or something a little bit more matte, I feel like it does mimic whatever you put underneath it. So it's a little bit more glowy because I used the extreme cream underneath it. So I want to let you know, keep that in mind. It is not like overly glowy if I don't prep with something glowy. I'm gonna do a little bit of concealer. I have my tried and true Dior Forever Skin. This one is in the shade 0. It may be a little light on me right now, but it's the only one that I had. So the second thing that has been taking up a lot of my time, and I have mentioned this quite a few times on my channel, is that I have been developing my own brand for now a year and a half. And our plans are to launch within late summer, early fall this year. Can I just say, anyone who has built a company from the ground up, I have the utmost respect, because I had no clue what I was doing. When I started, I was like, oh yeah, 6 months, like we've got it in the bag. No, not at all. Not at all. I really wanted to make sure that this was carefully crafted, and I've been learning as I go, finding suppliers, finding designers. It has been such a process, and I've truly learned so much along the way. So I'm very excited to give you some teasers of that coming soon. Our website will be done in about a month, and I feel like I can start sharing some snippets. Now, I have been fully open about this not being a beauty brand. This is not makeup in any way, shape, form, capacity. The only way that I would ever consider having a makeup line is if I were able to develop with actual chemists, actual people who know what they're doing. And fortunately for me, my makeup collaboration that I will be coming out with is literally with the best in the game. Like, typically when creators develop products, they don't get to go into an actual lab to produce the products. I was so fortunate to be able to be in a lab setting with a professional chemist, which might give you a hint on who I'm collaborating with. I don't know, maybe if you've been paying attention to my videos throughout the past couple months, you might, which a lot of you have, because a lot of you did guess who I am collaborating with. But I can't take on that responsibility without knowing that it was done right and correct. And I don't have that knowledge. I have knowledge in the beauty industry of products and testing them and textures and being an artist. I don't have the knowledge of formulating. And so I just don't feel like I could ever put that on my shoulders without having the proper professionals screen first. You know what I mean? So I have been on the front lines for developing packaging, branding, collaborating with our designer on color palettes, aesthetic, language, and art surrounding the brand. And it has been such a collaborative effort every single month. And it's now been a year and a half that every single month we are working on some type of element. And I wanted it to be right. So I know I keep saying, stay tuned, but truly late summer, early fall, we will be ready to go. So I'm taking a little bit of my Liss cream bronzer, and I'm just gonna give my skin a little bit of color. I'm actually speaking at my university today. My office that I film at right now, my little studio office space, is actually on campus. It's not a campus building, it's just like an older historic building that my landlord renovated, and it's been the best space. I've been here for a little over a year. But I am on a college campus, so I'm speaking on campus today. One of my neighbors is a professor, and she was like, I want you to speak at this financial wellness summit. And I was like, sis, financial wellness? Like, if my financial advisor is there, he will literally vouch and be like, this girl does not need to be talking about financial wellness. She can't save a dime. But what she really wanted me to talk about is how content creators have multiple streams of income working online. And I was like, okay, yeah, I could do that, you know? So I'm getting ready to do that. I'm gonna take a little bit of Merit's Cheeky. If you shop the Sephora sale this year, let me know what you picked up, because I literally got on there one night. I added a few things to my cart and then never returned. And I was just like, you know what? Like, it's to the point to where I'm like, I feel like I have it all. You know what I mean? It's starting to feel a little dense in here. I do have a lot of products that I could very easily just stick to and go through. And I know I've been on that, you know, minimalist kind of spree for the past couple years. I've been trying not to, you know, push as many products. I try to use a lot of the same products in my videos. And I know some of you like that. Some of you wish I would use a lot of newer products. And I just feel like that's never been my like thing. Like, I've never been one to just like immediately launch to purchase a product unless it's something that really sticks to me and sticks to, you know, like a brand that I love, that you guys love as well. Certain products that, you know, fit the aesthetic here. And yeah, I just wasn't like seeing a ton during the sale. So I don't know if there's something that was revolutionary that you picked up, definitely let me know. I'm just gonna set with a little bit of my Mob Beauty translucent blurring setting powder. This is just the original one. They also have a pink one that I love, but I took that one back to my house. I'm gonna use Bonne Brow from Westman for my eyebrows today. This is one that I've been reaching for a little bit more lately. Love this pencil, it's so easy to use. Okay, the lighting kind of sucks in my office today, so you'll just have to bear with me. I'm going to use two new products that I have. One of them I've already tried, the other I haven't. I ordered some of Lisa Eldridge's, I think these are called Liquid Lurex shadows, and I have Zora and Anais. I love that name, Anais. The only person I know is the musical artist, Anais Mitchell. Oh, I love that name. It's such a cool name. Isn't it? I think it's a goddess name, right? So yeah, these are the two that I have. Anais is this kind of like olive color. And then Zora is the chocolatey brown. I think I'm going to go with the olive. I think I'm going to go with Anais. And then I also have these new Longwear cream liner sticks from Bobbi Brown. I've tried these, love them. I have not had the opportunity to try this one called Jungle, which is a khaki tone. So we are gonna make this a khaki situation today and see what we can get with these two colors. So I'm gonna start out with my typical routine, which would be to just apply this to the outer portion of my eye. Love this color already. We love a good dirty olive brown situation. And honestly, I kind of just use these like I would the regular Bobbi Brown cream shadow sticks. The point on the end just gives you a little bit more precision. So you can see like right here, it's given me like a little bit more depth. I really like that about the shape because that's kind of how I like to do my eyeshadow now. I like a little bit more depth just right here. And with the point on this, you can get in a little bit more precisely. I might be obsessed with this jungle color. Like, I might be a little obsessed. This is such a pretty color. Like, if you're looking for something that's outside the typical brown, but still could give you like a nice neutral finish, I think this would be a really good option. It's very pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna pop on a little bit of the Liquid Lurex. I feel like these are probably pretty pigmented. I don't know. I have never tried, but let's go ahead and pop it on and see how it performs. Oh yeah, I like this color. Oh, that's so pretty. I love it. Oh, it gives like such a glossy, look at that. I know I could probably layer this more, but since I'm speaking at like an educational summit, I'm trying not to go too overboard, but that is so freaking pretty. Oh, why haven't I tried these sooner? I think I might be obsessed. I think that I, quite frankly, might be in love. They're just stunning. I mean, I love that they dry. Like, this is dry, but they dry down look so glossy. I am going to take a little bit of the jungle color and run it underneath my eye. Nothing crazy, just a small touch. And then we're going to blend out. Yeah, these are really pretty. I'm gonna take a little bit of my Mob Beauty mascara, pop some mascara on. How many of you guys do bottom mascara? I feel like I've given up on bottom mascara, unless I'm doing like an extremely smoky look, which is not often these days. Bottom mascara just on me as I get older, I don't know, something about it looks so wrong. Love my office space, but one downside is when I'm filming, most of the time the lighting is best on this window back here behind me, and then by the time I'm done filming, it's transferred to the front window. So we have switched so you can get a better view of the eyes, the eyeshadow. Is that not just like a gorgeous combo? I love this. I'm really excited to try that brown next. So let's talk about the lip combo I'm going to use. I'm going to be using Mob Beauty's new M1990 lip pencil. This is the original MAC Cosmetics Spice formulation. The founder of Mob Beauty was the original chemist for MAC, and this was a really exciting launch because throughout the years, MAC has changed the color of Spice from what it was in the 90s. And so this year, the makeup trend is very much like the 90s makeup trend is coming back. More cool tones, more grays. And they did M1990 in honor of that. So I have already tried this. I've been wearing this for about a month now. It is such a gorgeous neutral. On me, it's not so much cool on my skin tone, but it just kind of depends on what your skin tone is. If you have more of an olive or warm complexion, it will probably appear a little bit more cool on you. If you are neutral to cool like me, it may come off as a little bit more of a neutral, but it is gorgeous no matter what. It also lasts really good. So what I like to do is keep the center of my lip bare and just pop a gloss on. I tried one of Lisa Eldridge's glosses. This is in the shade Muse. These are so comfortable. They honestly feel like a liquid lip balm. And this pairs perfectly with the M1990. Okay, I think we are done. You know what? Like, who needs a Sephora sale? I am so pleased with all these products that I already had on hand, and I'm very excited. I finally got to try these liquid Lurexes out because they've been on my desk for a while, and I just have not had the time to test them out. So I'm very happy that I got to use them. The Jungle combo from Bobbi Brown with this is just chef's kiss. I hope you enjoyed a little catch-up time, a little update on what I have been up to. As much as I would, like, trust me when I say it really does bother me, and it's almost like it hurts my soul because I have been so used to, YouTube has been my life for the past 12 years. I have been creating videos, and this year has been the first year that I have not been able to consistently put out 2 videos a week. Last year towards the tail end is when, things kind of started getting heavy, and I would do 1 video a week, and it has just been like a lot of stuff has been happening. And it's just been such a routine for me the past, 10 to 12 years to specifically have 2 to 3 videos up on my YouTube channel every single week. And so I know it's different for you guys, and I know every single one of you watch me aren't like, oh, like, when's she gonna have a new video up? I realize like YouTube is just, like, trust me, I get it. It's not that serious for most of you who watch. I know you just watch for your downtime or enjoyment, but it's definitely been very hard for me to kind of let go of that for now. I do hope to be back in a place where I can have that consistent schedule again. But there were other things that I definitely wanted to explore in my life. And I'm one of those people who, I'm just one of those people that has the mindset of you never know until you try. I feel like I'm missing some type of like fear response because me and my husband are total opposites. Like when I told him, that I really wanted to pursue building a brand from the ground up, he was like, whoa, okay, let's think about this. And I'm just like, my mindset is you never know until you try. And truly the worst thing that can happen is it doesn't work out and you move on to something else. So that's kind of where I've been. It's been like tugging at my heart a little bit, but it has been getting me out of my comfort zone. And I'm very excited. Like I'm very excited to, go on this new adventure. So all that to say, I'm still here. I am still very much planning on, keeping content here on my channel. There may just be periods where there's a little bit more silence than what you're used to, but just know I'm here. Haven't went anywhere. And again, I'm still pretty active on my TikTok and Instagram. I know some of you, you've made it clear, like you're not shying away from YouTube. I know some of you really hate TikTok and Instagram, but I know a lot of you are on there as well. So I do updates on there as well. And I do plan to have a little review of the Lisa Eldridge Seamless Skin Tint coming probably next week. So got some reviews planned and just some like, you know, casual laid back content per usual. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.